Hey, Michael. Hey, this is Michael Goldie with RC Cars, Planes, and Drones. Um, I was looking at this. It looks like a pretty cool RC car. I don't know if it would be fun to play with or not. Um, I'm having problems with getting the chat working. Let me see if I can get the chat working real quick. There we go. I got the chat working now. That's for the I'm sorry about that. Had the little YouTube screen there. This is for the Brushless 112. I had one of their other Jeeps. I don't know if they're any good or not. Because I do have one over here. You know, this one here is a 8th scale, I think, or 10th, 12th scale, or 13th scale. Anyway, it was like $60. It's on my channel. You can check the coverage of it. You know. Anyway, it's a good little RC car. It was $60. I was trying to get more cars. I'm looking around for a better car, but I do have. I like this. This is called RC Cars, Planes, and Drones. There was another one that I thought was really cool. It was this one here. There's some reviews of it. Alright, buggy. It's for $219. It looks like a cool little buggy. I don't know if it has everything you need, if it's ready to run or not. It does have shocks and other stuff on it, but it also has, looks like it says it does not have a controller, or it compared to, so you have to buy a controller for it too, I guess. Yeah. It's a nice buggy, but it requires you to buy a controller. So you'd have to buy a controller and power and all other stuff for it. It does have this combo where you can buy 2 of them. And shocks for $5.94, which is kind of horrendously bad, but I don't know. I did see this one reviewed on another channel. This is the Rainproof for all ages rally car. I saw this on another channel. Looks like I need to go back because I was doing. Looks like put that in the motion button instead of in the other thing. Looks like my URL is not wanting to work. Maybe that works now. Who knows? Doesn't look like it has a controller. Might need a controller. Some of the other ones do have controllers. Some of the nicer ones have controllers, it looks like this Turbo here. But I was going to go at this one here. I showed you earlier. It's a Rainproof. I saw it reviewed on our channel. It looks like a really cool little rally car. And it has controller. It has a controller. It has the speed thing, the controller for the speed and engine, and it has 2 batteries. It's for rally. But I don't know, doing high grass or anything, it won't work in high grass. It just would work in the, you know, with real thin dirt or asphalt. And it would be a cool little car to get. Anyway. This is LANFest. If you like going to LAN parties and you have want to go to a LAN party and get to know people and enjoy LAN party, that means you get to play games with somebody in the same room instead of playing across the internet. They do have different things. They have chapters. The chapters all around the United States. I'm from Texas, but I live in California right now. So if I go in the California chapter, there is, I believe it's San Diego LAN. It's down here on the bottom, yeah. And there, I may be there, but I never do go because I don't have a car now working. There was a Netherlands that I'd love to go to. Well, it would be my brother, since he lives in Colorado. LANFest Colorado might be cool to go to. And the other thing is I was looking for Linus Tech Tips LAN party, but it's not on this list, so it may be in the different, maybe they have different countries maybe for it. Also, Humble Bundle. If you want good games for a good price, I would get Humble Bundle. Humble Bundle goes out. I'm sorry, I'm not wearing my headset today. I can't find get my Bluetooth working today, so I'm doing off of a blue little this. Falls out, the cable falls out, and you can't hear me at all. So maybe we need to get that cable hooked on where it stays in. I'm sorry about that. But it says it has a more deep sound to it than my headset. I usually use my headset, but I can't find my adapter right now. My Bluetooth has my 2.4 wireless adapter, and my Bluetooth wasn't working with it. But usually the Bluetooth does work with it, and the 2.4 usually works with it. But sometimes the 2.4 is better than the Bluetooth, because the Bluetooth with this Nubio headset, when it was on Bluetooth, I'd have problems with the artifacts and the sound, and sometimes when I listen to things. But it's still a good headset gaming and for esports. Anyway, if these are the games that currently on Humble Bundle, you can buy them for anywhere from $15 to $35, and then if you want to give $200, you can give money to a charity, and that money goes to a charity and through PayPal Giving Fund. Now that's a wonderful thing to do. You give support to different things. Like there's the sci-fi shooters right now. It's the you want to play Starship Troopers, Dark Forces, System Shock, Doom Eternal, Prey, Bell Shaper, Black Mesa. You can get all 7 items for $20 right now. But you can also, if you choose, you can go and you can put $14 and get 1 or 2 items. 20 items gets you all items, or you can double it to 40 items, $40, or you can choose your own amount. But you can also go on here and adjust the donation to a certain amount for default donation, extra for charity, or custom amount. You can also go in here and see it goes to One Tree Planet, and donation supports planting trees across the United States, I guess, or around the world, I guess, in areas that need trees, I guess. And also Cool Event also is in their effect of it, and donation supports Cool Event made by going. And then it does have read this about our work with charities. This is the donation information, and then there's this that gives you the CD keys and everything. This is, guys, looks like some people are actually giving $40 for it. They're giving this guy Olaf the Slow gave $40. Ryman gave $40. Ethan Kirby gave $40. To get it, you have to pay $20, but these people are doubling it because they're giving back to charity. They're giving back to people and giving back to somebody that needs it. And some are paying $25, but looks like everybody's going over the minimum of $20. That's pretty cool. Now there is Being Free Library. It's a free library. You can get books and stuff from, but you can also buy the books. If you want to buy the book from the publisher, you can buy the book from the publisher. There's one of my favorite books is 1632. To read it, just read it. But you can also buy it if you want it. There's also a second edition on Amazon that's like $7, I think, or $8 for Kindle, and then you can buy books, the same things on the Amazon. You can also another one I like is called Troll, and it's called Oculus Troll, and it's sort of like my life lately, in my spirit. But it might be something else. There is other series that are pretty cool to read. You can also go into their book, buy ebooks, your community, and about being, all these different things about being. There's their ebooks, their community, and their about being, and Greenbar. It's a big publisher area. It looks pretty cool. You can also go into, if you like ebooks, you can go to Project Gutenberg. Project Gutenberg is another place for ebooks. Now I know this is on a stream for RC Cars, Planes, and Drones. I know, but I'm sorry. I like ebooks. I like trying to share that you can find ebooks some certain places, and you can share the, because sometimes you can go out and want to drive your race car or something, but you have to wait until you're cleared to do it, and what you need something to do, like reading maybe, and that's what I would do. So that's why I'm sharing it. I'm also sharing some other links. This is my link for X. This is my new, I'm doing a new, totally new thing for my links because of me possibly having malware. I just decided to go ahead and redo all my links and do it on a Google document. I may end up going to doing something other than a Google document, but that's what I'm doing right now. It does show that just recently I got email from Taipei Association of saying that they're welcoming me to go to their event. I just don't know how I'm ever going to pay to go to Taiwan to go to this event. There's also an article on Freedom of Speech on Spaces Box that I posted today, and it's this link here. It was also on live. I have a problem right now with Humi. Right now with it saying it's blocked by Fish Tank. This is the information on it. It seems to be blocked by somebody who has blocked a million links. So it's kind of weird that of all things it is blocked by something that has been blocked by a million links. It's a bot. It's called, it says redirect, but when I go in here and look at something more details, not there, more details, it says that Hubi is listed by this URL. And if I go to that URL, it is listed by a fish tank, and it says it shows that it's this, and I don't, none of my stuff goes to this. And other information, and then also I look at these other links here to these different users. They all have a million link each of verified links. And this is a million links also. How it has to be a bot to do that. I don't think a person would do that many links. I don't think it's possible. This is Hubi. I currently have it unblocked, I guess. That's why I'm getting it. And instead of when you go there, it'll get a big red screen on some browsers. I don't know why, but because I check another link and that's what it gives me, a big red screen. And this is my letter from Computex saying that I thank you for your invitation. Thank you, and invitation to Computex 2026, Computex and Invex 2026. I've been invited by somebody. It's pretty cool. It's my biggest news for today. And that is media, I guess. This is my video from earlier. It shows that I have 0 views on it, but I know more than one person watched it. That's what's funny. Yeah, it says it shows no views, right? No live views or anything. But I saw that, I thought people watched it, and now I don't know. It's freedom of speech. It's freedom of press. It's also saying I do have stuff on there about freedom of press, freedom of speech in my UB. It also has stuff about January 6th. It also has stuff about different things that I've posted on my blog. I also have stuff about CES. So it should be freedom of speech, but my voices say I'm a dictator. But looks like they forgot that I work for a democratic society that has both constitution, rule of laws, and it also has things like Bill of Rights and Constitution and stuff like that. So if it was Trump saying that to me in my head again, I guess he's a dictator because he looks like he controls everything, and he might not, but he says he owns me in my head. Trump does, and I'm not owned by him. There is a Constitution of the United States. Looks like it to me. It said it has 13th, 14th, and 15th Amendment, and I did study it, see it at the when I went to University of North Texas and got my 4-year degree. Got my bachelor's degree. I had to get somewhere hours. I had to take a civics class. The civics class did teach me that that those amendments say that all men are free, equal, and free, and also there are no. It's not slavery in the United States. This is Space's box. This is charities I hope you support, or this is actually not my charity, but my my newsletter. If you go into charities I hope you support, I have all my links to Humble Bundle and different things that all these different charities, Texas flood victims, giving directly to people, giving directly to the homeless, giving directly to different places in Amarillo that are homeless, different places for food for kids, for charities for kids, like Salvation Army, Toys for Tots, Child's Play charity, Toby Keith's charity, that is for cancer victims in Oklahoma, food pantries like our local food bank, your Los Angeles Mission, Salina Catholic Church, food pantry, or KSF, or Comfort Foods, I think it's called, with the Mission Video Church of Christ, Help the Hunger, Support the Troop Sites, and then some sites that I got from people on Facebook that wanted to make me list it. And then there's another guy that only wants Bibles, and I've tried to contact him with Gideon to get free Bibles. Okay, let's play the game. We're going to play RF now. We can play in RealFlight Evolution, or we can play it in the Steam VR. If you have Steam VR, if you have regular VR glasses from majority of vendors, you'll do Steam VR. But if you have, this is for the Oculus, and I do have Oculus here below me. I'll show it to you. This is the VR from Facebook. I got it for my Christmas from my brother Christian. He was a great doctor. He just finished he was finishing his thing to become a pain management doctor in Dallas. You can check him out in Dallas. You can also, anyway, so we're just going to play regular flight. Unfortunately, I have the wind turned up to 25 miles an hour in this game for this Osprey remote control aircraft. I'm going to have to turn the wind down because it's pretty hard to control it. I was trying to play it like it's in Amarillo, and Amarillo is pretty windy. If something like a nuclear bomb hit Amarillo, it would be terrible because the wind would just pull it all over the panhandle. Let's change the environment. Wind speed 0. So wind speed still affecting it. And again, maybe the controller is affecting it. Controller is down here on the ground, hooked up. Looks like push the reset button on the controller. And we have button. We push button H to start the wheels turning. Then we push the throttle button. This is probably a cool plane, helicopter, or Osprey to fly. I don't know how expensive an Osprey like this would cost. I would say it probably about $500 to $1,000. It might be cheaper than that. Where the government, it cost us like $33 million, I think, or I don't know how much it cost for each one. We did build them in Amarillo in helicopters in WLtoys. We use the D button to control whether or not the rotors tilt forward or backwards or up and down on this controller. This is on the Spectrum Interlink DX similar controller. So we want to go throttle up. You know, we use the H button to turn on the throttle or to tell it to start up the engine, and then we push the throttle up. Ooh, ouch. See, if you bought this plane and you did that on your first flight, paying $200 for this controller and game would be worthwhile. Now, if you did it on your 5th or 6th flight, it'd be worth it, I guess. But I had a brother who had a helicopter, and he would crash it a lot, and he'd have to replace different things on it. But it was neat to play with them and play with his helicopter, and he didn't have a controller like this, and he didn't have a game like this to do it. Now you do. I recommend playing the game, getting good at controlling and adding wind and different things, and make it where you know how you can fly. So when you take it out to a field somewhere, you can take it off and land it. Now there are other people that do learn from actually flying it. My nephew is great flying his quadcopter, and I gave it to him for Christmas one time, and then I bought him another one because he lost that one, left it on the top of a building. Anyway, let's see if we can go and try a helicopter. I guess there's something else. Keep the same airport. Change the aircraft from an Osprey to this Wasp aircraft, but was made in 2009. Expansion pack number 6. Since you're buying the full version of this, it includes expansion packs. This version that's why it costs $200 versus $69 for the game. The game costs $69 for the student version. The full version is $99, and the controller is $99. Together, all together is $199, or sometimes you can find it on sale for $179. Looks like we got a little helicopter. We turn on the rotor. I don't know what's going on with my... Anyway. We push the reset button again. Oh, the spiders are terrible today. A spider jumped on me. Okay. This helicopter might just be $50, but if you crashed it, then it would still be $50. How many? 4 of them would pay for this game or controller. But also, another thing is, it's kind of cool to play it. You're indoors. You have a windy day. You want to play it. You want to play together with a bunch of family. You have 3 or 4 computers, and this game on 3 or 4 computers. Then you could play with the family, or you could play with your little sister or little brother in multiplayer, or you can play with a friend across the way through multiplayer through the internet. You can also dog shoot somebody down, fly around, try to shoot people down, and then they're in the multiplayer version of it. Let's try a different plane. I'm at different aircraft. This is a helicopter. Let's try. We did the Osprey. Let's do. I like the boat. I don't know where the boat's at. Yeah, it's a big boat. It actually flies like a boat. A lot of helicopters. There's some quadcopters. More helicopters. More helicopter planes. There's dirigible. Yeah, let's try the dirigible. Alright. Yeah, I can fly this thing. That's pretty cool. I don't. It looks like it's gas powered. This is actually pretty cool. Ooh, wee. Don't listen to my Jesus Love Me thing on Spaces Box, because when I say ooh wee, it's in there. Anyway. It's on Demon Dog. Anyway. It looks like a really cool little device. I wonder how hard that would be to build that and make it actually fly. Motor, engine, beautiful plane, beautiful. Oh, back. This is probably in the 1900s or the 1700s. These were built, maybe 1600s. And now, look at us now, and we are going to space again, going to the moon, or already at the moon. We're going to Mars, getting things to Mars. Only 200 years or 300 years. Anyway. Please check out my affiliate links, my Patreon at C. Michael Gouldy. Check out Vegan Works with Michael. Check out Cooking with Space, aka Michael Gouldy. Check out Spaces Box. Check out Spaces Box charities. I hope you support. Check out Michael VR with Michael. Check out michaelgouldy.live, Michael Gouldy Live YouTube. Check out Sim Racing with Michael, Sim Racing with Michael YouTube. Check out, I create websites through tech services possibly. Check out SeaTreasures.com. Check out SimplyAmusedBand.com. Check out Twitch, Libertaboo. Check out Tag321. Check out Hubi, Michael Gouldy if you want. Make sure you watch out for malware if you do. Check out spacesbox.com. Spacesbox has all the links, so just go to Spacesbox. Or you can go on this links that are currently on this YouTube. It will take you to my links, my new links. This is spacesbox.com and on my current page on spacesbox.com. This is my Patreon. Patreon. I don't have but zero. I have one Patreon, free Patreon user. Be my first. Please join Patreon. This is Salvation Outgoing Program. That's the non-drug rehabilitation program, just the program that goes out to work. And the Friendship Shelter Inc. Homeless Support Housing Program that's let me try to find work, try to have a life. I've been disabled, and I hear voices, but I still fight them, and I love God and love Jesus and love helping people and volunteer in pantry. Church of the Master helped me with a battery, and they did have Sunday meals. The donations to PayPal, Patreon memberships currently none. I'd have 5 to 6 hardware donations, and people who are willing to support me, love me, and cherish me. I really appreciate. I appreciate my YouTube family. I appreciate my Twitch family. I appreciate my Kick-Ass family. I appreciate my United States family. I appreciate the world's family. I appreciate people that in both dimensions that connect to me and love me, and those who I will meet along the way. I pray for you, for Jesus and God and the Holy Spirit, but I also pray for happiness. Please click like and subscribe and share my channel. This is I did go to Office Depot, and I did work for Office Depot for 3.5 to 4 years. I did try to get into management. I did even have a management manuals with me. I went into work, and they knew I was doing it, but they had opportunities for management, and they never allowed me to go. I asked to go in for interviews, but they didn't allow me to. Office Depot was fun to work for, but unfortunately I got 2 bad surveys, but also got the 2 bad surveys. One, people all that were at the tech bench, and then they weren't helping me. And so I had a big long line of people, and people said, you did a horrible job, and you got fired. The next day I came in, and they walked me out. Unfortunately, if the people on the tech bench would have helped me, I wouldn't have got fired. And I'm so sore about that. I lost my ability to get my vacation, and also I lost my ability to get where I got employment. But they're great cards, and they're from Office Depot. So if you like Office Depot, you can get great cards there. This is Charities I Hope You Support on Spaces Box. This is Hugh B. This is me. Hi, how you doing?
This is Michael Gouldy with spacesbox.com, and
this is Sonic Catholic Church.